Daddy,
So let's
don't
get
start it
excited.
as that dark.
What?
Don't start it dark like that.
Dude, go sit down somewhere. Every time I start my live, you come interrupting me talking about some random stuff. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, glad that you're alive and well. You made it. I made it. My daughter made it. And her dog made it. But yet she wants to tell me how to start off my live. Dark. That is not dark, first of all. Second of all, that's a good thing that we made it. And I'm telling the people that so that they need to understand the blessing. Just like you need to understand the
But you
blessing.
started off like, ladies and gentlemen, some people didn't make it. But we made
All
it.
right. Goodbye. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys the fact that we're alive is a blessing, and we shouldn't take that for granted. The fact that my daughter is here interrupting me, I could be upset.
Daddy, see that?
What?
See how it's like up?
Okay.
He's done that when he's been scared.
Yeah, you don't hear the noise that's going on over here that's
It's like
making him trip
up,
out?
like popping out. Like a hyena. Look! Hyena.
Anyway, I feel like I can't do lives with you around. You always find a way to distract me with the most random
I'm
thing.
not. I'm just taking it out.
Anyway, oh my God. Yesterday was a good day. Today will be another good day. Like I said, we woke up this morning. So if you're watching, you're in the land of the living, that's a good thing. Yesterday, I took my son out and went and did a little bit of fundraising, and we had much success. If you guys were on that live, you saw everything happen. If you weren't on that live, that's why I went live, so that you can go back, watch, and see exactly what happened. It was pretty cool. I got off of work and I said, hey, you have that fundraiser coming up and you haven't sold not one ticket. So what are we doing? Let's actually head out and go see what we could do. Let's see if we can raise some money, get these tickets sold, and get you ready for this event. So that's what we did. That silly dog is still over there making noise. Anyway, it was interesting. I walked out of the house, and right next door, the neighbor next door, actually it wasn't even the neighbor next door, it was the friend of a neighbor, I think, that was next door, and she just was in her trunk doing some rearranging. And I said, hey, what's up? And I said, hey, how are you? Just speaking and saying hello. And from there, I let her know that we were on the way to do some fundraising if she wanted to take a look at what we were doing and potentially support. And sure enough, that's what she did. Dude, your dog is losing its mind. What is going on? Look at this dog here. Acting crazy. Jake the Snake Roberts, what's happening? Dramooch, I hope I said that correctly. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. But ended up happening in less than an hour, you guys. Less than an hour, we raised 60 bucks. 60 bucks really quick. And 15 tickets sold, 50 bucks raised. Boy, what are you doing? See, this is what he does sometimes, and he starts trying to run away. Where are you going? Anyway, it's a beautiful day out here today, and I'm excited that I am alive and well, and I just wanted to share with you guys that story. And if you guys want to go ahead and watch that video, I think for some of you it will open up different ideas that you may or may not have even considered, because as I say all the time, conversation is key. And we can always get better if we focus on improving our communication skills. That can take us a long way. The funny thing, the lady I talked to, first lady, she contributed towards that fundraiser and didn't even want any of the tickets. So sometimes, like I was saying before, people will help you just because you're looking to help yourself. You're not sitting back waiting for the help to fall into your lap, right? If you go to the event, you go to the information, go to the meetings, right? Sometimes people forget. Right now, if you're a parent watching this, you probably have kids. You probably have kids. You probably want your kids, right? What I'm thinking, what I wanted to say is you want your kids to be able to go to school and get education, right? You don't expect them to sit at home and somehow, some way, the information that you want them to learn is just going to appear magically and start serving them. They have to go somewhere to go get it. And sometimes you guys even take them to school and drop them off, right? So you take them to the information so that they can get better and improve their skills, their knowledge, right? And if you're a teacher, you understand this because you go to school every day and you see all these parents dropping off their kids. And what happens is conversation starts to happen. The teachers talk to the kids talk to the kids, right? Everybody has conversation throughout the day. And at the end of that, parents come back, they pick the kids up and they go back home and they have more conversations. And parents, while they were at work and their kids were at school, they were having conversations too. So every single day, most people are having conversations with other people, and it's a chance to get better at your conversation skills, at listening, right? At just being in the presence of other people and getting information, whether it's you listening to learn for your own sake, for your own knowledge, or if it's listening so that you can learn how to help somebody that might have a problem and you can provide that solution. There's listening involved. But if you're too busy, sometimes people aren't listening actively. They're just, nodding their head and they're saying yes, sounds good, yep. And you miss out on the information. You miss out on the opportunity to get better. And sometimes you just don't put yourself in a situation where you have other like-minded people or other positive people that are looking to do more, looking to be better. If you're constantly hanging around with people that don't want more for themselves, then ultimately you're going to be just like that person that doesn't want more, because they're not going to motivate you all of a sudden to start wanting more because they don't want anything. So that's why it's important to hang out with people that want to do more, want more out of life, want to improve themselves so that they can go help other people. That is what life is about. In my opinion, we need to be the best version of ourselves so that we can go out and help other people that need the help, need the support, and we can give it to them. But if we're not taking the time, we're not taking, man, I'm from all over. Rodri, how you feeling? I am from all over. But you see it. You see it. But we got to take the time. We got to take the energy, put the effort in so that we can make things happen. If we're not investing in ourselves, how can you expect somebody else to invest in you? Right? It doesn't happen. You have to sit back and really understand what is my purpose? Sometimes you have to just, there you go. So sometimes you really have to stop and ask yourself, what is my purpose in life? I always ask my daughter, what is your purpose? Tell them, what is your purpose?
To go to school.
That's your purpose?
Oh, I don't know.
See, that's most people's answer. They don't know. They haven't sat down to think about it. And I always tell her the same thing. Sit down. Stop doing all this random stuff. calm yourself down, see what the hell is it that you want to do, and find people that are doing those things. Start hanging around, start studying, start picking up things. Right now, you're a kid, you don't have any responsibilities. Take advantage. I wish I had somebody telling me some of the things that I'm telling you. And sometimes she listens, sometimes she doesn't, but everybody's going to live their life and do their own thing and learn their lessons. I prefer to learn from other people's mistakes and say, you know what, man, I'm glad I watched that person do this and that was the outcome. I don't want that for myself. Let me not do that, right? Or let me tweak my approach if I'm going to do the same thing, but let me do it a little bit differently because I want a little different result. But it all takes you slowing down, realizing what it is that you're looking to do, what you want to do, sometimes people say find your passion, and if you're not passionate about it, then you're not going to want to do it. Let me tell you something. First of all, that is kind of true, right? You want to be passionate about what it is you're doing, but you don't always have to be passionate about the thing that you're doing. Here's an example, and this is just really general. A lot of people have jobs and they go to work every day. They don't like that job. They don't like what they're doing, but they get enough on their payday to pay their bills, so they keep going back to that job. They're not passionate about the job. You and I both know that. We can see it on their face when we walk into the business and we try to get some service and they look like they don't want to be there. They're not passionate about the job, but they're there and they're getting a paycheck to do the things that they need to do. That's the big thing that some people miss. Sometimes the things that we all have to do, like get up early in the morning and go to school, sometimes as kids, we didn't like that. We weren't excited. But hindsight 2020, we can look back and say, okay, this was the reason why I did that. This was the benefit from doing that. And after we've gone through all of these life experiences and we see what other people are doing and we see how it's benefiting or not benefiting them, the actions and the things that they did, we can make up our own mind, make up our own decisions on what do we want to do? How do we want to live our life, and how do we want to keep going about growing or not growing, right? The same way as a kid, your parents sometimes have to wake you up and say, hey, get up, get ready, school time. And you get up and you do that. As an adult, do you think that because you get to a certain age that learning stops and that you don't need to do anything more than what you already know? That's not the case. But I promise you, some people are living their life exactly like that. They think, I've gotten to a certain point in life. I don't need to do anything more. This is what I'm doing. And, I'm just going to keep doing it. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. If you're comfortable where you are, you won't do anything more than what you're doing. But sometimes people don't realize that temporary comfort zone that they're in, that place where they feel like, I'm fine here, nothing's going to happen. Things can change quickly. And I always say, I would rather operate from a place of inspiration rather than a place of desperation any day of the week. So when things are good, most people are comfortable in sitting back and acting like it's not going to ever change and this is permanent fixture, right? And I say, when things are good, that's when you go hard and figure out ways that you can still be good when things aren't good, right? Figure out how you can add more, do more, be more. And sometimes it could be just as simple as reading a book. It could be as simple as picking up audio and listening, getting the information. But sometimes for some people, that's too much work, right? My phone's getting ready to die because I've been running my mouth and I didn't realize my juice is going down. So let me see if I can make it to my charger in time. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, man. What a day. Boom. We plugged in 4%. But I hope this helps somebody, man. The point of this was go out, talk to people. I talked to probably about 5 people yesterday, from stepping out my door to getting to Um, the gas station around the corner made $60, and I promise you, it was not an hour. And this was just asking people to support a fundraiser my son was doing for his school. So if you can figure out a way to just bring value to your friends, your family, your community, and then just go out there and talk to people, figure it out. Conversations happen every day. And I always ask, what are you talking about? Right? We can always get better, find more valuable things to talk about, to share with people, and knock on different doors and say, hey, did you know? I just found out this. And then just go from there. Share information, man. You never know who is looking for the information and the skill sets that you have. But if you're scared, if you let fear keep you from going out and exposing your skills to people, you'll never find anyone that says, oh man, you know what? Exactly. I was looking for exactly what you have to offer. You know, so many times I tell people your unique experiences can save somebody's life, but you haven't shared it. What's the deal? You know, you weren't given that experience so that you could just hold on to it and die with it. You have to share that with somebody. It could change someone's life. It could save someone's life. But if you're not interested in doing that, then you'll be comfortable with just, taking it to the grave. It's Friday. Don't just think about the celebration and hanging out on the weekend, man. Do me a favor. Think about getting better so that you could be better for the people that you love, the people that are around you. And if I can help in any way, shape, or form, I'm here for it. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification. I'm looking to grow a massive community of like-minded people that just want to help share ideas and see everybody else around winning. Right? Just because I'm winning doesn't mean that you have to be losing. And if you're winning, it doesn't mean I have to be losing. We could all be winning together. And that's the message that I'm trying to share with you guys today. Let's win, win, win. And if I can do anything again to support, I would love to, but I'm not a mind reader. Just let me know in the comments below how I can support you in anything that you're working on. If I can't do it personally, I'll probably be able to put you in contact with resources, whether that be people, videos, audio, whatever you need is out there. But if you don't ask, you don't receive. Let's have a good day, man. Let's make it that way. Peace.